Okay, the next part takes a little bit of getting used to because the bass note shifts around quite quickly in the song, so you've got to really nail it at a slow tempo before you try and introduce it playing along to the track. The chord progression, I'll just tell you so you can imagine the chords going by in your head, is an E minor, going to a D major, going to that C major add 9, and then the G major. So that again, E minor to D major, C major add 9, and then G major. But we got to do the finger picking pattern, and luckily for us it's the same finger picking pattern as we have been training ourselves on this song from the beginning. The only thing though, like I said, and the thing that a lot of people have problems with, is the bass line moving by quite quickly. Again, you're doing 2 on the bass and the same fingers with the right hand that were tackling the notes before. So you're going to have the second finger on the B string, the first finger on the G string, and then the thumb's going to tackle the D string. So line up on your E minor chord and do that finger picking pattern. I've just done it 4 times there. 4 times just to show you what it sounds like, but you're actually only going to have 1 chord per change. So you're only going to have that 1 time to do it. So this is why it moves quite quickly. So you've got that first chord and it will sound like this. Then you move to the D major chord, and remember where your bass note is landing now, is on the D. The second and first fingers stay in the same place. They're always tackling the B and the G strings. They never move. So you've almost got an anchor point with your right hand as well. It's mainly only the thumb that's moving around. Next chord is the C major add 9, so move the 2 fingers across here. Second and third, same chord as before, and the bass note tackles the same bit as before. And then the G chord. And you can just use 2 fingers for that G chord because we're not using any other notes. So round again. Now for that you've got to really slow down. If you spent the time, and this is what I hope you have done, making sure that you had the rhythm and the right hand finger picking pattern sorted, and so you didn't have to think about it too much. Now when you introduce these new chords, it should be a little easier to think about the left hand and not think about the right hand, because that's what you want to be doing. If you're spending a lot of time thinking about the right hand, go back to just that G major chord and play it again and again and again until you get the feel and the groove in this right hand before attempting to bring in the other chords. So that's the pre-chorus, or I call it the pre-chorus. Does that twice. And then what I call the chorus is quite an easy one. This it goes from E minor to G major, E minor to G major, E minor, D, and then you start the whole process from the very beginning. So basically E minors to Gs, and then you put in a D at the very end there just to take you back into the verse. Same finger picking pattern as you've just been doing, but this time the bass note is going to stay in the same place because it's always on the 6th string. So you're going to have, then to the G chord. You only need to do 2 fingers on that G chord, back to E minor, to G, back to E minor, then throw in the D major chord, so your thumb will have to take the D and the other fingers stay the same, and you're back into the beginning. So that, guys, is the entire finger picking section from the very beginning, the intro, the first verse, the pre-chorus and the chorus in the first song. And if you can get it up to speed, you'll be able to play along with the original track. After that point it goes to a strumming. Like I say, head over to the Rex Pearson songbook to get the full song if you want to learn the whole thing from start to finish. For now, this is for everyone who is trying to work on their finger picking, so remember that when you're learning this. It's not really about learning the song, it's about getting an idea of how it feels to play a finger pick song. I use this one as an example, but you can use any song you want that's got finger picking within it. We've learnt a pattern, we've learnt some chord shapes, and we've learnt where the bass note of the thumb is going to be moving through these chords. And I hope that's given you some experience on how to use finger picking in your playing. Key things with finger picking is to really get the right hand so that you don't have to think about it. Slow the tempo down right down so that you can play the chord changes smoothly and slowly. And then when you're ready, only then do you then start building up the tempo so you get a little bit quicker. Because to be honest, the song itself is played lightning fast compared to you know, what you would learn it at. You would learn it at a tenth of the speed that it's played. So bear that in mind, don't rush yourself, take it easy and build on a good solid foundation. That's what you want to do with pretty much everything in guitar. So I hope that lesson has been interesting. I hope it's at least giving you an idea of what finger picking is, and if you want to go down that route in the future, I'll be doing finger picking style, an acoustic style, advanced playing, if you want to go down that route on the website, www.rexpearson.com. Okay, the next lesson we're going to be looking at scales. We're going to look at your first scale, and I'm going to give you a load of hints and tips as to how you use scale. So until then, I'll see you guys over at rexpearson.com, maybe have a chat with me or in the forums. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next part, guys. Catch you then.